everyone, welcome back to the channel. Nigel here with you, Nigel's Modelling Bench. And here we are now with pack 32 of the Hachette Lancaster Bomber B.III. And this is the Dambuster. If you want to get one, have a look at the QR code on the screen now and go and have a look. There's also a link in the description below the video where you can go and see the YouTube page where you can see the finished model built up. Remember, the model you see is a development model, it's not a finished article. So there we go. Right. So let's have a look at what's in here. Well, we know what's in here. We're back on doing another engine, and there's going to be another, well, this is the second of 4, so we've got another 2 to do after this one. So it's just going to be repeating ourselves. So here we are in pack 32. You can see we're working on the second engine. We've got another pair of cylinder halves, and then we've got another cam cover, and then parts of the inlet manifold. So that's not going to be too much to do at all. This bit here, where are we? Do you know what? I wonder if they're watching my videos, because they're not doing that piece there. I'm just looking, there's these 2 pieces sticking up here. That there, they're not actually telling us to glue that on. And that was my suggestion when I built the first engine, was don't fit that yet. Fit it to the plenum chamber and then fit it on then. So I wonder if that's what they're doing. I'm not too sure. But, they haven't actually told us to fit those bits, unless they're already fitted. They're already fitted, okay, that's what it is. They've actually decided to mould them in or glue them on themselves, because they are a pain. Okay, brilliant. It's nice to see they're making improvements. That is really good. Right, okay, here we are, the magazine. RAF East Kirby. Formerly Lancaster Air Base in World War II, RAF East Kirby is now home to the Lincolnshire Aviation Heritage Centre, of which I donate. They have a magazine, well, a club called the Rivet Club, and you can donate money and you can watch live cameras of while they're working on this aircraft. Just Jane. So she's just been fitted with a new tail section, well, a rebuilt tail section and a rebuilt nose, while they rebuild the actual proper ones. So what they do is they go around, it's very interesting to watch on YouTube. They go around the world, they get parts from museums that need restoration or whatever, and they restore them for the people, and in return they get to use them on their aircraft so they can still do their taxi runs while they're rebuilding the proper parts. But they're building a new turret. All this nose area here is being rebuilt. They're currently working on the port wing, the tailplanes, tails, fins and everything, rudders, they've all been done. This rear fuselage section is currently being worked on, and then they're going to move into the centre section soon. So there we go. So we've got information there. There's a couple of pictures of Just Jane. And then here we are, we're back to 2 subjects, but not like the last one. Battle of Britain, Phase 3, Luftwaffe begins bombing British civilian centres between 7th of September and 5th of October 1940. Bad times for everyone. So here you can see there's a Heinkel 111 there crashed. So not a pretty sight. Never was so much owed by so many to so few. That was Mr. Churchill. So there we go. So let's have a look at what we're going to actually do in this magazine. So first thing we'll do, as per usual, we will check our parts and see what we've got. I'm trying to sound enthusiastic about doing all this, guys, but it's quite difficult because, as I say, we've done it all before. But as I say, a lot of people, as I said in the last video, a lot of people stopped their subscription because of the fiddly parts in the engine. At least 3 people emailed me and told me they'd gone. And Hachette have listened, and as a result, what they've done, they've actually fitted the pipe. They fitted all those ignition wires. They've fitted all the exhausts for us. And they've also fitted these horrible little bits here. It looks like they may have, no, they haven't moulded them in one, have they? But those little bits there are awful. But yeah, very nice, very good of them. So thank you very much, Hachette. I said about those ignition wires on the last one, and they've actually got them on there as well. I hadn't even noticed them. But the trouble is, once they're all in, you can't see them anyway, because there's no way of viewing the engine. So I don't really understand. It's part of the fun, I guess. But anyway, right. So we're going to have to glue these together. So I've got my trusty VMS black thin glue here. Now it says to test fit them first. You should test fit everything, but the reason I ask you to test fit is to see if you need any glue or not. And yeah, I'm going to put some glue on there. So what I'm going to do, they must have people in factories actually. Which one am I wanting to use? This one. It's started to dry out already. I'm going to come around here to a fresh corner and get some fresh glue, because that's only been in there about 10 minutes and it's started to go stringy. But I think I've mixed it in with the other MIG ammo stuff, which isn't very nice. This is the VMS Flexi 5K CA black thin. So what I'm going to do here is get some of this glue, put it in these holes just like so. Get in the hole, go on. There we go, drop in there, there we are. And then push this together. Just like so. There we are, we can grab our tweezers and just give it a little squeeze just to help it on its way. As I say, don't worry about having it all perfectly together too much, because once it's in it can't be seen. So I'm going to put a drop of glue. I'm rushing ahead here, aren't I? Now we're going to fit the cam cover. So that's going to go in that way round. Just like so. There we go. That's gone in there in the front. Come on, go in the back. There we go. Sorry, that's the back. That's the back. That's the front. There we are. So that's all together. Lovely. And now we're going to build the inlet manifold. So we've got this piece here. Right, I'm going to do a change of assembly here. So we've got this piece here. You can see, take the inlet, check the operation, note the position of the pipe at the end of part 32. There is no pipe at the part at the end of 32. It's been cut off again, just like it was in the last one. So make sure you've got this extended area here and you've got this flat area here. You can see this is longer than that one. So make sure you get your inlet manifold on the right way. See, this one's got a radiused end on it. This one's radiused and this one's square. Square one goes forward. Okay, so I'm going to put a drop of this glue in each of these holes. And we're going to work quite quickly because we need all this to line up. So put a drop of glue in each of those holes, just like that. Nothing too much. That just drops in there like that, which is lovely and easy. And then I'm going to do the same over here. Drop in there, a drop in there, and a drop in the ocean. There we go. Just like that. There we go. So we're going to work quickly now. Over the page, they're telling us to glue that in there. I'm not going to glue that in there. Well, yes I will. I'll do it as per the instructions then. So they're telling us to glue that in there now. So I'm just going to give this a quick check. Check that it fits. I know you can't see anything. I'm struggling myself to see it because it's all black. This is very, very awkward. We need to wait for this glue to dry really, but the trouble is if we wait for the glue to dry, we may be in the wrong position and not get anything to go together right. So let's give that glue a few minutes to go off and I'll come back. Alright, I found a way to do this. put some glue in there. Put a drop in there. I'm running out of glue, I need some more. I'm trying to work fast because the thing is, if this glue goes off and we've got this manifold made up on the wrong angle or whatever, it won't fit when we come to put the other cylinder on. So what I'm going to do is put some glue in there. I remember I had problems, or I went through a different sequence when I did the first one. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is pick this manifold up by its manifold rather than the whole assembly, and then just come along here and pop those parts together. Oh dear, come on. I've just done this off camera and it worked fine. I really do not understand all of this work when you can't even see them. You see, that's gone in there now. We need to make sure the angle is right in there so it's all still flexible. So what it's telling us to do now is glue the other side in and then fix it all down onto this cylinder block, which is awkward, but I'm going to do it as per their instructions just to see how awkward it is. The trouble is, if you're using instant super glue, you may find you're going to have problems here. It'll just start breaking up on you. So what I'm going to do now is get those 3 pins aligned in there. Which is easier said than done when all you look at this big black hole. Right, so that's gone together like that as per the instructions, and as you can see, we're all a bit skew with. I don't know why. There we go, that's better. So now we've got to glue, and I'm not going to bother test fitting it because it's got to go together. I'm going to put some glue on these cylinders here. Oh, I need some more glue already. Come on, it's that bloody rubbish ammo stuff. It's all stringy. Oh, dear, dear, dear. I really don't like working with super glue. I'd much rather work with plastic cement. So you can see that, you know, if you're doing this and you're having fun, struggling, whatever, however you want to put it, don't worry, because I've been building models for 55 years now, and I'm struggling. So this is the front here, and obviously this is the front here because the exhaust face backwards. So we're going to drop this cylinder block on and drop that into there, and it should all line up. Should being the operative word. There we go. Push those manifolds together. See how it's all coming apart? That's why I don't like doing it that way. We get to do it another 2 times, don't we? So that's good. I don't know why they haven't just moulded a single block of plastic for the engine, because if you can't view it, I mean, maybe some engines are going to have removable panels. I don't know. But it's nice to see that. It's very nice to see that Hachette have listened to the audience and made changes. It must have cost them a fortune to do this. So fair play to them. See, I'm pushing it together and it's all just coming apart again. Here we go. There we are, right. You can see what I mean, how it's all rocking around and everything. It's just not, those cylinders aren't even in their hole up. See, if I get those over, it pulls this side out. There we are. Personally, I would rather put the cylinders in just ease them apart, drop the inlet manifold in, put it all together. And then we'll put the inlet manifolds onto the cylinder heads and then slide that under and up afterwards. It seems like this inlet manifold is really stopping it going together. It just needs a bit of abuse. Just put it all about of it. That'll do. That'll have to do. That's it. That's what we're going to get. So that's pack 32 done. You can see we've got the main makings of our tiny little engine. And pack 33 is going to be the propeller shaft and some other little vinyl hoses and stuff. Joy. So I'll see you soon for pack 33. We'll get those bits and pieces done. And in the meantime, I'm going to let this engine dry so it doesn't move around every time I pick it up. See you soon. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.